Happy birthday, Barbados.
Countdown to 50.
Very good evening to you with the CBC Sports News. I'm Damien Best. Well, it's just a misunderstanding. That's the word from the West Indies Cricket Board on Kyron Pollard's participation in the upcoming South Africa T20 Bash. Earlier today, there were media reports that the WICB had communicated to the West Indies all-rounder that it would charge 20% of the contract fee for granting the no objection certificate that allows participation of its registered cricketers in these overseas leagues. However, Pollard has indeed been granted a no objection certificate to play in the upcoming Ram Slam competition in South Africa. Now, word of this came this evening from the Chief Executive Officer of the WICB, Michael Muirhead. Muirhead, in an interview on Mass United Insurance's Line and Life Network, said it was never the board's intention not to grant Pollard an NOC, but rather explain to him why the process on this occasion was taking so long. Well, Club United were brought back to earth after defeat to Burger King Clapham Toners when the Goddard Enterprises Limited Division 1 Women's Volleyball League competition continued last night at the Bond at Kensington Oval. Club United upset defending champions Deacons in their previous match, but Toners cut their joy with a 4-set win to move to 19 points, while the club are on 12. In the night's first game, leaders Pan American International Insurance Warrens are now on 25 points after defeating Carlton in 3 straight sets. Carlton remain on 16 points. Ladies Division 1 action. Carlton closest to the screen versus Warren Sports Club. Free ball and dealt with. Warrens on this occasion getting it done on serve. That's an ace. Credit to Carlton in the first set. Showed good fight, elevation and kill. Beauty. Carlton got to 16 before Warrens put the brakes on the challenge. Rian Niles, too hot to handle. Warrens easy does it in the first set, 25-16, and the second, 25-19. Skip ahead to the third set now. Carlton going to their outside hitter, off the block and out. On the very next play, Warrens showed their ability to unsettle the defense. Niles finding space. And it was the kind of volleyball action we love to see. Carlton, pound for pound. That's another point. The double block of Warrens under pressure. Carlton staying alive. But eventually, Warrens rediscovered some form in the nick of time to come away with the 25-16, 25-19, 25-21 victory over Carlton. Second match of the night, Club United in brilliant pink versus Toners, and Club coming off an upset victory over Deacons. First point on the board. Toners not about to hand them a second straight victory. Janina Mears caught napping. However, the first set belonged to Club United. That's a kill. The club with an early advantage, 25-20. Yes, please. Raquel Mendez with the block. Second set, Toners rattled off 7 unanswered points to force an early timeout by the club. Toners only losing steam momentarily in this one, but for the most part, look to correct their mistakes. Toners leveling the match at 1 set apiece, 25-20. And they would go on to seal the third as well, 25-21. Now in the fourth, Toners stuffed at the net. But once again, they found a way to string the points together, and they were feeling good about it. Toners doing it in 4, 20-25, 25-20, 25-21, 25-22. Victory over Club United. Well, Suleiman Stal Yusuf and Ryan Wood were crowned Suzuki Challenge and Summer Series SR3 Cup and Swift Cup champions respectively as the curtain came down on the second Summer Series recently. It was a day and night affair at the Bushy Park Racing Circuit. CBC's Anne-Marie Burke takes a look at the action.
What a way to close the 2016 season, under floodlights and with the added test of a wet tarmac to what were some showers of blessings. But with umbrellas out, the loyal motorsport fans braved the weather as the Barbados Association of Dragsters and Drifters, Bushy Park Motorsport Inc. and the Suzuki Challenge Series gave the Bushy Park Racing Circuit one more taste of action for 2016. The Swift Cup's final round saw 4 races, each time with a different winner. Team ICBL claimed the first through Kyle Catwell. Team Digicel, they had their time to shine through Ryan Woody Wood. Josh Reed then took race 3 to give Team Master United Insurance a piece of the action. And then Digicel got another win, but this time through Darryl Clark in race 4. But when the reckoning was done, it was Ryan Woody Wood with 254 points that drove away as Swift Cup champion. Jason Parkinson was second, 221 points, and Josh Reed was in third, 199. Unlike the Swift Challenge, no driver claimed victory twice. There were only 3 races for this final round of the SR3 Cup, with Mark Maloney claiming his first pole position of the summer series. And you could say it paid off, as it was a lights to flag victory in race 1. His brother Stuart did not finish race 1, but rectified his mechanical issues to take race 2. But the man who would eventually race away with the SR3 Cup, Suleiman Isaf, would have the final say. He amassed 173 points from the 4 rounds, with Stuart Maloney second, 143, and David Simpson, who maintained the 4th position throughout the day, he was able to keep in the points for third, as he amassed 129 points. So that's it. The breaks have been drawn for 2016 at the Bushy Park Race Circuit. Anne-Marie Burt, CBC Sports.
Well, thanks, Anne-Marie. Now our count up to 50 continues with CBC's Mark Seal looking at historic moments in cricket and drafts.
West Indies legendary test openers Gordon Greenidge and Desmond Haynes hold the record for the highest tally of partnership runs at the top of the order. In 148 innings, the pair scored 6,482 runs with a high of 298. That 298 was in April 15th, 1990 to be exact, against England at the Antigua Recreation Ground.
Oh, he smashed that one straight down the ground, flat, one bounce into the fence. Oh, and that one just past the stumps, and that brings up the 296, and it hasn't gone unnoticed by some of the crowd here. That equals the partnership they put together on this ground against India. Quick single, and that's 297. So they've improved on their 296. And he's given him out. Greenidge is out. This partnership has been broken on 298.
Greenidge and Haynes, 298 for the first wicket in a test match. A great Bajan sporting moment. Another historic Bajan duo, Suki and Jack. Ronald Suki King and Jack Francis made up an all-Bajan clash for the World Go As You Please drafts title. This was June 2006 when the 14-time world champion Suki didn't have an American or an Italian or South African or any international comer as his #1 contender. It was his local rival, Jack. The all-Barbadian world title match between Suki King and Jack Francis in Jubilee Gardens, right here in Barbados. A great Bajan sporting moment.